Good afternoon. This is Scott James with Bluewater Yacht Sales. This is a 52-foot Vicem. It's a 2006. The name of the boat is Marianne. This is a cold molded boat. It was built in Turkey and truly has old world craftsmanship. It's a beautifully crafted lobster style cruiser. She's 52 feet waterline, 55 hull length is 60 feet LOA. Beam is 1410 and really shallow draft. The draft is 3'11". One of the things that I would want you to notice, first of all, is how wide both of the sidewalks are. So both are this wide, and you do have built-in steps on both sides of the cockpit, so you can safely go forward for line handling and anchoring and that kind of thing. Lots of seating back here. So big open cockpit, storage underneath all of the seats. And also it's got a lot of overhang, so a lot of cockpit shade. You do have a couple of really nice little features here. Cockpit sink, an electric grill, and then here's a cockpit refrigerator also. There is a stainless steel lined freezer that sits beneath this seat right here. So there's a full cover, a slant back cover with sides that keeps this whole area out of the weather. And there's also a cockpit shade, connects to the hardtop and sits up on poles to give you a lot of shade here in the cockpit. So let's go forward. All right, so sliding door, big wide door, it is lockable. And as you come in, you'll see that the interior of this boat is absolutely beautiful. This is all African mahogany interior, brightly varnished. You've got custom window treatment all the way around. There are mesh screens on the outside for a little bit of shade, a little bit of privacy. One of the first things you'll notice is we've got sofas, built-in sofas on either side, and we also have a high-low table that does have teak inlay. It's very similar to the table that's in the cockpit that I did not mention before, but so this can function as a dining table at this height, or you drop it down, slide it to the middle, and it's a coffee table, cocktail table that both sofas are accessible to. You've got a TV here, as well as another TV that's in a master stateroom. Stereo, DVD player, and antenna selectors for both TVs are here as well. If you look up, you can see that your air is distributed through both sides, and your air is distributed up high, so you don't have hot spots in the winter, cold spots in the summer with your HVAC systems running. There are 3 zones of HVAC, one for here, one for the guest stateroom, one for the master stateroom. So we'll get to looking at our Helm seating here. Do the passenger side first. So it's a double wide passenger seat. You sit up nice and high with excellent visibility. This is kind of your navigation station. So you've got a drawer where certainly chart books can be stored inside the drawer there. Complete maintenance log that's full of wonderful information about service and service history and that kind of thing. You've got a reading lamp there, as well as some 110 volt outlets. So over on the Helm station, you'll see absolutely state-of-the-art Garmin HD electronic package. HD radar. You do have AIS in your chart plotter, and sounder is there as well. You've got 2 4-inch Garmin repeaters, as well as your Garmin autopilot can be run through this screen, or it can also be run through either of your MFDs. You do have engine room camera and lazarette camera that can be viewed here as well. Power in this boat, she's got twin MAN 610 horse direct drive diesel engines. These are straight inboard propulsion. There's 1,060 hours on the motors. The boat cruises comfortably at about 20 knots, and it'll top out about 26 or 27 knots. The generator in this boat was replaced about 1.5 years ago. There's about 400 hours on the generator. So again, just a quick look around. Big wipers, sliding windows at the chart table and at the helm, and handrails nicely positioned throughout the boat. You'll notice painted tongue and groove overhead with teak battens. Is a really attractive vessel. All of the hatches in this boat were removed and rebedded over the past winter. Also, dripless shaft seals, they were replaced in the winter of this last winter as well. So we're going to go down and peer over into the galley, which is also stunning. And if you look at kind of how we're laid out here, you've got kind of a great room feel. So you're open to the salon. You don't feel like you're kind of enclosed and cramped in the galley here. We've got stone countertops, filtered water here. There's also an ice maker, drink ice maker, that's filtered. That is located right there. Okay, convection microwave oven here. You've got ample storage all the way around. You'll notice it's an isotherm refrigerator over top of a freezer, and then we also have an isotherm under counter drawer freezer right here. So just as a reminder, you got a freezer here, refrigerator here, and then another stainless steel lined freezer in the cockpit, and a small drink fridge in the cockpit. But just a quick look around, you'll notice things like this curved and louvered door. This is all African mahogany, and just an example of how stunning the interior of this vessel really is. Again, additional storage, galley storage in the floor, as well as under the stairs here. And then this area leads into the accommodations, which are kind of moving forward. We'll go there next. Okay, so this is the guest stateroom. You got 2 individual beds. There is a filler that turns this into a double. So you can see you've got, again, the excellent headroom in here, and there's excellent headroom throughout the whole vessel. Overhead cabinetry, again, this is all African mahogany, beautifully varnished, and almost a mirror-like finish. There's storage under these 2 bunks. There's a hanging locker closet here, and then a small makeup type counter here. And there is another zone of heating and cooling just for this stateroom. So this stateroom is accessed from the hallway where we were just standing across from the galley. So you've got access that way, and then the guest head and shower is immediately there. And you do have, you'll notice again, stone countertops, Tecma electric flushing head, teak flooring with a teak shower grate there, and then your shower curtain, and then the hang up for the shower nozzle is right there. So port lights throughout the boat, and again you've got privacy curtains here as well. So that is accessible. This head is accessible from the guest stateroom and also directly from the hallway. So this serves as your day head and your guest head. Okay, so we're now standing in the master stateroom, which is in the forward part of the boat. And again, you've got excellent headroom, just jaw-droppingly gorgeous interior here in terms of woodwork. We're looking at the master bed, which is up on a pedestal. It's a queen. You do have reading lamps at the head of the bed and storage cabinets throughout. You've got a kind of a makeup counter, if you will, a little bit of storage here, individual light, and then a mirror and a kind of a makeup counter right there with its own stool. So you push the stool out of the way, push the little plunger down, and that's where it should be. So seat here, perfect for sitting down while you're putting shoes on, what have you. And then if we make a turn, kind of switch places here, we'll see that you got a little nook for remote controls. The second TV, the master stateroom flat screen TVs here. Here is the HVAC unit, just for this zone, or just for this space. There's hanging locker. And the master head and shower is right here. And I'm going to turn lights on. And that's a big shower. It's a shower with an acrylic door. It's got a seat inside and also teak grate on the floor. It's easy on your feet. Nice, dries quickly. Tecma electric flushing head. Again, some more of that gorgeous African mahogany. Stainless sink, stone counters, and overhead lighting, as well as another port light for natural ventilation, natural light, and just a really, really gracious space. So a couple of other things. The boat maneuvers tremendously well. Besides your electronic controls, it does have ZF electronic controls. You've got a bow thruster and a stern thruster, so the boat really will go wherever you want it to go. Very pleasing, beautiful blue hull. It is a painted hull, all grip painted, and fresh bottom paint. The hull was polished before the boat went in the water in February, and this boat is turnkey and ready to go. You can reach us at bluewateryachtsales.com. Reach me directly at 757-570-3944. Thanks for your time.